Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Time to get down to the brass tacks. I know I'm a bit late, but this computer seemed like it was on its last run, so I had to apply the necessary pressure. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm Dillon in the Details. And yes, we burning the midnight oils. Hope you're well. Test 1, 2, 3. Looks good. Hope you guys are doing fantastic this evening. I wanted to talk a little about the current state of gaming, which seems to be an avalanche of remasters. Pretty much just remasters. You say remake to me. What is a remake? A remake is what they did with Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 4. That's a remake. What are they doing with Dead Rising? Yeah, bud. Let's get you that remaster there, pal. Yes, indeed, a remaster. How good? The question lies in a lot of different questions. Well, sorry, the answer lies in a lot of different questions. Sorry, I've been pushed to the max. Get some crap out of the way. It's been a hell of a damn day. And we're here to reality check Capcom. Oh, yes, indeed. Good old little old Capcom. Good news. Mostly good news. Positive, I suppose. Murky waters, though. Yes, indeed. Tonight, I wanted to go through that and go through a little bit of Discord. Very comfy spot. You guys can come hang out. So long as you're not previously, you know... How do you put it? Previously banned. In that case, I'm not sure what we can do. Sure, we can talk it out, but some things can't be talked out. Sometimes we just gotta let things be. Way I see it tonight, ain't letting nothing be. We're gonna unturn the stone. We're gonna overturn it and look on the other side. Anyway, let's get down to it. On the midnight oils. What up, Doc? We got the game capsule. Chemist in the building. Jason Lyrics and the Game Prophet. Hope you guys are feeling fancy. Ah, man. It's been a hell of a last few days, actually. When you get right down to it, it's been a hell of a month. And here we are. Into a new month, into a new reality. Or is it the same damn thing? Oh, it's probably the same damn thing in a lot of ways. But news is news. A new Resident Evil, you say? Yeah, it's not clickbait there, bud. I'll tell you what it is. I think they've abandoned the Resident Evil Village storyline. I don't think we're getting any more of that. I think they said it's done. I don't think we're getting a sequel to Resident Evil Village. As a matter of fact, I think it's buried. Yes, buried. So be it. So be it. Ethan Cringers, how do you put it? Made me cringe. Deep in my heart and soul. What a piece of... average. Is that the point? Mr. Average goes out there and does a world of good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm alright. Resident Evil Village. There's your problem right there. Resident Evil Village. If it were just Village, my god, Not bad. Not bad. Characters are a bit cringe. About the dumbest bunch of people I've ever seen on the screen of a video game in quite some time. Anyway. What up, Bubbles? In the house. What up, Stain? Village and those Rose DLC were both hot garbage. Well, Stain, bear with me there. Bear with me. If you take the name off, you know, regarding Resident Evil Village, Shadows of Rose, I mean, that's not even anything to me. It doesn't exist, basically. I thought it was pretty good if you just detach Resident Evil from it. Village would have been great, I think, on its own. Start a whole new thing. Don't involve Umbrella or any of that crap. BSAA, by the way. Okay. Why do they keep changing the look of Chris Redfield? Why am I... It all looks so paradoxical. It's fundamentally a storyline I could flush down the toilet. If Village exists, that makes Resident Evil 7 less good to me. I have my reasons. It's just, you gotta play through those games. Experience them years apart, one at a time. That's probably how you'd have to do it, to get the effect I've felt. Some of you feel similar. Resident Evil 7 was good. I liked it. Resident Evil Village, on the other hand, that's a fantasy game with elf ears. It's a fantasy game. It's a Marvel game to me. An off-brand Marvel game. I don't support it. I wish I didn't buy it. But then again, you can't turn the clock back, can you? You can't. So we won't try and fuel up the DeLorean. We're just gonna move the fuck forward. Yes, indeed. And it looks like we do have a new Resident Evil coming up. And I wanted to look at these, how do you put it? Capcom NXT? I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. But the Capcom presentation. We have a few videos to watch. Go over some gameplay, I suppose, and just check things out. But I wanted to start off in Discord and just take a gander here at some stuff, you see? I feel like everyone's just kind of waiting. I think we're all just waiting to see if it works better than what we had previously. I don't think the question is, does it look good? Looks fine. Talking about a game from back in the day looking like that? Hey, why not? Upgrade the graphics. I don't care. Literally do not care about the upgrade in graphics. Does it play better? Is the real question. Does it play better? Well, they've led me to believe perhaps. Where's Resident Evil 9? Soon to come. They took a brand new IP and slapped Ari on it. Well, I mean, that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. You slap a name on something and there you go. You can just ride off that brand, man. That's what it is, riding off the Resident Evil brand. Which is fine to me, just don't do that. Going pure fantasy and leading, you know, Resident Evil 7 to me wasn't bad because it leaned heavily into horror. It was heavily inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, basically the same fucking thing, just with a biohazard element included. Well, I don't know what that makes Resident Evil Village, because that overturns everything with Resident Evil 7. I'm offended by it all. It's offensive garbage to me. What they've done to that character made it all meaningless. Made Resident Evil 7 meaningless as well. Now, if you follow what I said I like Resident Evil 7. Great piece of horror. But if you want the storyline to continue, you're going into dark territory. Resident Evil Village upturns everything you did in that game. Might as well have been a dream. Might as well have been... It's like they're just writing out of their ass. It's like they're just writing whatever the fuck comes to mind when they're all at lunch. Oh, guys, I had this idea the other day, yeah. Let's put baby in 5 separate jars and throw it across a map, and it's like, huh, we're gonna reuse the areas to make the fucking... Less work for them. Less work for them. Retreading that same ground gave me aggressive pain. We got Glenn Schofield in here? Well, if it isn't DILLON, you better watch your lips, Buster. Oh, I think Dead Rising Deluxe looks good, says Philo. Let's just get down to it, man. What am I wasting people's time for? Sorry I'm late, by the way. Couldn't create a good thumbnail. Computer was having a fit. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't need the fucking lasers, man. Fuck. Fuck! Yeah, here we go. Let's listen to this gent for a second. I don't know why they made this like this. You know, spoiler alert, Dylan watches a little bit of this before we go live, just to, you know, see what's going on here exactly. But I didn't watch the whole thing. But the way they presented and cut this and shot it, the way it looks, what they're doing is very strange to me. This is some strange-ass material. The way they're talking about all of this, I'm confused. Maybe it has something to do with the translation or the tone.
Kawano had a range of experience directing Mega Man Legends and Breath of Fire, and he was confident in this new genre. We wanted to put the main
Let's turn that down a bit.
character somewhere that was overrun with zombies. Most games might ordinarily make their main character a cop or a soldier. A badass, decked out in gear, ready for the situation. But we thought going in that direction would dilute the madness and unpredictability of the zombie outbreak. So, we made him a journalist. We focused the story on him being trapped in a place full of zombies, trying to escape. And
I've got a question. Why does Frank West look much older? His hair looks like straight up gray. What the fuck is going on?
escape. And rescuing survivors along the way, people trying to escape, and others who have become a bit unhinged, making them feel like they're trapped in the outbreak. On the development team, we all felt like it was a fun game, but others who saw the game were kind of taken aback. Some even asked whether it was okay to make a game that was so violent. For a second, we started to doubt ourselves. Such an innovative project was bound to grapple with internal friction.
So, when you guys think of a violent video game, like over-the-top violence, blood and gore, just gruesome, is one of the first games that comes to your mind Dead Rising? Because while, yeah, it is bloody as hell, I would not call it, like, extremely disturbing. I wouldn't put that on, like, the game's so violent, we can't release it. It's not that crazy. Maybe the cutscenes are insane. The characters are fucked up. But is it that violent? What up, Hugh Janus in the house? Automatic writing. If they hadn't made RE7 or Village, you bet your ass they would have used characters like Leon or Jill. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. When we talk about the what ifs, I mean, of course they're gonna bring their brightest and best character into the situation. I mean, it sells, and Capcom is after the big money. We'll see exactly where they take it next. Leopard, 1 month with the brass tacks. It's been a month. Here's to many more months. Thank you so kindly, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just kind of getting started here. Starting to talk about the truth. An avalanche of remasters, yes indeed. But it's a double-edged sword, once again. A double-edged sword. I'll take what I can get with gaming, as long as I don't have to pay that much, because, honestly, I think they used to make games better anyway. They've already hit the peak. The peak was at some point, some time ago. I still want to see new games that are impressive, but they're all either connected online or I don't know, man. Maybe just not my cup of tea. Gaming these days, modern gaming that is, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. Repeat the formula more and more and more. And if it's not, repeating the formula, it's repeating the past. We get remasters and remakes out the ass. But I'd take a good remake or, redo, remaster, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'd take a good one of those over a shitty modern game. Any day. A shitty modern game is $70. Like, hello, McFly. Anybody home? I'd rather take $20 remaster over just straight up something that's going to waste a significant amount of my time and a big chunk of money compared to a small chunk of money. I'd take that. Absolutely. Yo, we got the vegetarian in here. The man with the #1 diet in the world. The vegetarian. The vegetarian returns. New Resident Evil, yeah. At the end of this video, they talk a little bit on that. And the words they use are very, very interesting.
Leopard donated $2 through Super Chat.
Hell yeah, Canada, man. What up, Leopard? Thank you so kindly. Looks like a lemon about to kick another lemon in the face. Very interesting art. Thank you so kindly. I do enjoy how difficult it is to save everyone. I love that too, Hugh. Hey, we got real gamers up in here. Dude, some of the fun of Dead Rising was the difficulty of saving all these dumb fucks. It was hilarious to try and save all these morons. Some of them were goofballs. A lot of them were. But, quite frankly, some of it was heartwarming. Remember the old couple you save at the beginning of the game? It's like, not a spoiler, nothing like that, but right when you get out of there, they give you a little tutorial, whatever. But without saying it's a tutorial. Because Capcom knows their fucking fan base is, pretty smart. Or at least, used to be. Yeah, you save this old couple and they hug, and then you take a photo at the exact moment that they're, like, hugging it out. It's like, holy fucking shit. A lot of points. That was fun in Dead Rising. You could see a lot of different shit go down. Some of it was awkwardly built and designed, but man, you can't knock a game like that. You really, you gotta respect what happened. You could smash the window of any shop, take out the fucking merchandise, and hit a zombie with it until they're dead. Name another game where you can do that. Some of the best games to me are the rarest of their kind, as in, we only get a few Dead Risings. We only get a few Red Dead Redemptions. We only get a few, Fear games. And actually only really one of them is on top. aside the point. I think Dead Rising is a masterpiece. Even with its flaws. It's flawed, yes. Do I need those fixed? Not necessarily. Just let me know, Capcom. Let me know. I'd probably put the money down regardless, because Dead Rising to me is a point in my life where gaming was just, it was the peak ultimate escape. I think I was rather poor, but somehow I had a 360, and Dead Rising was the first and the only game I cared about for a while. That was an incredible fucking, just, it's what I wanted to see. It's a dream come true. As someone who has loved zombies since the very fucking beginning, Resident Evil Director's Cut, or maybe it was Resident Evil 2 on N64. Either way, around that time, I was just stunned. It sucked me in, man, and I had never looked back. I've never been like, zombies are lame, bro. Well, it depends what you do with them. In Resident Evil's case, typically they don't fuck around. It's fascinating to me. The vegetarian. Hell yes, we've got the vegetarian. The vegetarian. Oh. I'm having me a little soda pop. Hope that's okay. Philo in the house, real gamer. You know it, Glenn. You're a real gamer as fuck too, aren't you? Some type of Elden Ring master, some Elden Ring lord, and Stellar Blade watcha. Full body pillow lover. That's what's up. Do you think they make an Ada Wong body pillow? Because damn, I might be in the market. Sorry, we're watching a video. I got off track. I apologize.
Leopard donated $2 through Super Chat. Never played one. Should I play before the remaster?
Yeah, absolutely. It's $6 on sale. Tell you what, Leopard. How do you play games? Xbox, I assume. PlayStation. I'm not sure where you can play the original Dead Rising. I just play it on Xbox. That's how it's always been. Thanks for the money.
Michael Philo donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Philo, the vibes are in. Appreciate the support, mister. I think it's on sale for like $5. You can't go wrong. Even if you buy the new one, that's like what, $25, $30? It's a tough one, man. I think the first one is stiff when it comes to fighting other human beings. It's fucking stiff. And not in a good way, no. Oh. In my opinion, man, the first one suffers from, I don't know, some rough boss fights. Like, shooting a boss in the face doesn't do shit. You gotta shoot him in the face like 50 times. It's like, you know, it's a game where they won't react like they do these days. Thanks, Philo and Leopard. Glenn. 400 hours? Deliver him some grass. What the fuck? Did you finish the air tree? I heard someone say it was an 11 out of 10. So I might have to invest. Although I gotta fight Radon. So what the fuck? Anyway. Sorry, I'm way off track, man. I'm talking way the fuck off track. We were talking about Dead Rising. Now we're talking about Aragon or something. I don't know. I have over 500 and something hours. Deploy the grass! This... Oh, fuck! We gotta deploy the cowboy hat, the fucking... The leather gloves, you know, the kind that are manila looking. And we gotta get out there and dig. We gotta get in the grass and just start digging around. Oh man. It's okay. I'm also afflicted. 1,228 hours in Dead by Daylight. Probably about a fifth, maybe a seventh of that is spent in the lobby chilling, doing nothing.
Breathtaking.
Oh my god!
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Death by Nemesis has just donated $20 through Super Chat. It can be anybody, it can look like anything at all, anyone at all. You can never tell. Regular people, they look like human beings.
Oh my god, we got Nemesis in the house, man. Thank you so kindly, good sir. Big shout out to Nemesis. Oh, they look like human beings. Isn't that just straight up one of the best things in fiction? Just the thought that any one of these people, any of them, they could turn. They could be the thing. They could all of a sudden develop a hunger or a thirst. Man, that's fucking horror right there. Man, thank you so kindly. Deploy the grass! You know what? I seen a video. A short, I think it was. And it was somebody from this community. All they did was they went outside, like super high definition looking shit, and they put the phone to the grass and they just started touching it, and it was all covered in dew, and it looked like a movie. And that was it. That was the whole fucking short. So I guess you can just watch that short instead. Of course. You know, if you want to put another 1,000 hours in Elden Ring or something, be my guest. Big W's, thank you so kindly. How's it going, Dennis? Yeah, man, we got some horror aficionados in the house. Makes me happy to hear all these, like, desolate quotes. Desolate quotes. I don't know, man. Without horror, I wouldn't feel good. Isn't that weird? Without, like, horror as a genre, I wouldn't be as happy. It's horrific madness. I think back in, like, the 60s or, I don't know, 50s. I'm not sure when. I'm not a grandpa, so I don't know. How do you put it? There was like a push against horror or something. Certain genres, it's like, this is fucking bullshit. We gotta throw that in the trash. Like, what? It's witchcraft? It's the work of the devil? Ha ha ha. Yeah. In your bra. Anyway. Yeah, we got Chaz in the motherfucking house. Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, you know what horror movies can always use more of? big, gigantic titties. Man, I wish there were an R-rated version of YouTube, and I would just compile all my favorite titty scenes in all the horror films. I think it'd be funny as fuck. Not only would it be like, oh, that's some like goofy ass shit to me. What happened to this music? Why are we stuck in limbo, man? Anyway, let's finish this video and we'll talk a little bit more about it.
But Kawano had a trump card to rising with a ton of ridiculous stuff. If you're looking...
Guys, I've got a question. When did giant dolls start walking around in Resident Evil? Like, specifically. When did giant dolls start walking around in Resident Evil?
Looking for a clear answer to that question, in the context of this program, I think it's fair to say that Dead Rising is the classic zombie game.
Whoa, what the hell is he talking about?
The game when it first came out. I can't share any details just yet, but I hope you're excited for the day I can.
What's wrong with this presentation? It's a weird presentation, ain't it? Dead Rising. Yeah, man. Driver versus GTA, that's a serious fucking comparison, man. What the fuck? RE4. When? The statue of the short dude? That wasn't a doll. So much titties. Where? Part 2 and 3? Oh, Sleepaway Camp? I haven't seen those movies. Hey, maybe someday. I don't know. Dawn of the Dead Zombies. That was a great film. I think both Dawn of the Deads are really good. The remake. Now that's how you fucking remake something, dude. That's respect. That's a respectful ass remake, and they did their own thing. I don't think too many people disagree with the Dawn of the Dead remake. If you disagree with it, I'd love to hear your opinion now. Resident Evil 9. Is this the same guy from the other night who was trying to sell his RTX card in my chat? Stephen King's Cell was an interesting premise. Cell? Everyone on their phone during 5-second window becomes a zombie? Well, that's most of the planet there, bud. Dead by Dawn. Dead by Dawn. I mean, it's not a doll. I'm just wondering, Chaz, what the fuck is this guy talking about, man? The giant dolls walk around in Resident Evil? What the fuck is he on? I don't... Shinji Mikami? I don't remember dolls walking around. Yeah, the giant statue, but that's more of an animatronic, is it not? What the fuck? Maybe I need to replay the original Resident Evil. Fuck it. I own it on everything. Except the fucking phone, which apparently can play the shit out of it. I guess, you know, it's time to jump back in. Fuck it. The Day of the Dead remake? Oh, Jason Lyrics, you and I are in the same boat. I think the Day of the Dead remake? That's the one with Nick Cannon? I spit on it. God, what a desolate product. Oh, man. The CGI zombies, like, going all fucking rapid and climbing the ceiling. What a What a terrible piece of slop. That movie can go straight into the pit. Straight into the nuclear pit. I mean, at the fucking bottom. It's an insult to my existence. Everyone's actually. What up, Dead Space Man? Alien Romulus. Yeah, I'm ready, man. We got a lot of good horror movies coming out out to theaters, onto digital. We're talking about some horror movies in Discord. When Evil Lurks, pretty good one. I can't tell if it's in like German or what the movie is, but it's filmed somewhere else, so it's got subtitles. I don't mind subtitles. I was taught to read and whatnot. Just depends on the mood. God, it's man, very dark. I love dark movies. I love horror. And man, horror lately has been just full force. Not all of it amazing. Of course, it's horror. Some of it is slop, but it is what it is. Comes with the territory, but lately it's been up. Up and up. Chicken mashed potatoes? What the fuck? Today I had a sandwich and some mozzarella sticks for dinner. What a great day to eat. When Evil Lurks left me traumatized. You damn right. Yeah, damn right. I was traumatized as well. The First Omen. Yeah, I want to check that out, dude. Actress looks insane. Looks nuts. But I was worried about them, creating the same product. You know how they did with The Force Awakens? It's the same product they've already created before. And they did it better before. And it was made for, pretty much adults. Now, they're trying to strike a younger audience. And I see what they're doing. They're trying to implement and repeat the past. And, it didn't work. You fucked up. You fucked up. Oh, well. I was the retro old school gamer that owned rare games from Sega Dreamcast. Sick, man. GameCube? Oh, fuck yeah. Come right in. Land of the Dead is underrated. I think it's good. Underrated might be strong. Maybe underappreciated. Yeah, it's definitely underappreciated. I think it's rated properly, though. I don't think people dislike it that much. Was that Dennis Hopper in the fucking movie? Bro, that scene, I don't want to say what it is, but toward the end of the movie, there's like a pause. And the guy's just sitting there looking out at this zombie doing shit. And it's like, what the fuck's the zombie doing? And it was a good pause, man. We got Chaz.
Chaz UBCS donated $5 through Super Chat. Let's get you banned, bud. Alien Romulus is going to rock my socks off. Movie of the year, calling it now. Got a good feeling it's going to surprise us all.
I have a good feeling too, Chaz. Like we were just talking about the current atmosphere of films. Yeah, they're kind of reboot-ish, but it's from a new set of eyes from someone who has passion in the art. So yeah, we're going in a great direction. They're applying fucking decent directors to these projects. I'm still worried as fuck about The Crow. You don't disrespect that legacy. That product right there, the creation, the art, you don't disrespect it. So I'm worried about The Crow. Deeply. But Alien deserves another go around the sun. Abso-fucking-lutely. I'll take a ride. Fuck yeah. Alien Romulus, man. It looks insane. I seen how many what are they, head? I forgot what the name was. Not head crab, but I forgot the name. The suckler, you know, the... I'm sure you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. The head crab thing. It's so cool, man. Land of the Dead was that one with John Leguizamo. Yes, it was. Isn't that strange? John Leguizamo, basically the main character in the movie. And Dennis Hopper, yeah. A couple of badasses. What a weird-ass ending that movie has, too. Just a weird-ass ending. The most... It's like they didn't even think of an ending. They just went with something. Which was fine. I love George Romero. What up, J-Bone in the house, man? Content creator. Love to stay and watch. Hey, man, good luck at work. I hope it's smooth. Silky smooth. I'm sure you'll make it work, man. Appreciate you. Wicked Prayer? Nah, Nemesis, that's slop. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look at it. My buddy, I don't know how to describe him. He's like a Hollywood type of guy. He actually moved out to LA to go live out there and chase the dream. I haven't spoken to him in years. But one day he came over to my house and he said, we're watching all 4 Crow movies. And I said, fuck yeah. 4? We watched 4 Crow movies and they got worse and worse as we went. And like the 4th one has a CGI helicopter out of a fucking video game. A PS1 video game. The chopper looked like fucking a blocky army men air attack bullshit. Oh man, it was hilarious. So I laughed when that came on the screen, but otherwise the movie was just a cheap knockoff. All disrespectful as fuck toward Brandon Lee's greatness. My apologies. The bitches never stop. They love me too much. Thank you so kindly for these super chats, guys. You don't have to support, but you do it anyway. It's very kind. What up, Keenan in the house, man? Got a lot of people in here tonight, dude. What's up? Shout out to J-Bone. I think he just started streaming. I was one of the first to subscribe, but guy's very cool, man. Very professional. Yeah, give him a subscribe, man. Genuine cool guy. And he was playing Red Dead Redemption. I think he's just starting out, man. I was subscriber like number 2 or 3. Fuck yeah. Hey there, mister. Didn't know you were live. My bad. I'll put it in the community tab. We're just kind of going over Dead Rising. Chatting about Dead Rising. Oh my god, dude. Why is everyone going live with drama? What the fuck? It must be a dead industry. It's a dead-ass industry if everyone's going live with drama. Fucking sad.
Chaz UBCS donated $5 through Super Chat. LOL good face hugger impression. You should do that again. Right now. Dance baby. R.I.P. Dennis Hopper. Loved him in Waterworld. A masterpiece not respected.
Not respected in the slightest, bro. Dude, Waterworld? When I was a kid and I watched that, I don't know how old I was. Dude, I thought it was one of the fucking craziest movies I ever watched. And people were like, oh, it's just mid. It's a mid-ass movie. And I'm like, what the fuck did you watch? They're out on the damn ocean, which is infinite. What the fuck did you watch? Thought it was pretty damn good, man. Dude, Dennis Hopper, what a nut. What a cool-ass guy. Wish I was halfway like him. But yeah, let's get you that face hugger there, Chaz. I should get like a face hugger to put on my hand and just keep the glove down here, and when you guys super chat me or whatever the hell, I'll just fucking pull out the face hugger and just, you know, it's like Cthulhu or something. Crazy shit. Yeah, you guys aren't getting this kind of content anywhere else, are you? I didn't think so. I'm joking. I'll send it to members. I don't want to bother a fuckload of people. Live. Cozy. Burning Vine Midnight Oils. Join us. What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Sorry, guys. Appreciate you, Chaz. Face hugger, by the way. How is Time Train going? What does that mean? Time Train. I don't see anything. I don't know what that information means. I think we're just flowing, man, if that's what you mean. I think the trailer looks great, man. I think it looks like a great fucking film. Maybe not like a film. A good movie. Let's call it a good movie. Hopefully it'll blow my mind. Oh, man. Stone Cold? Stone Cold? Oh, man. Who's in this? Dude, William Forsythe? Who the fuck's in this movie? Looks pretty serious. I haven't seen this, Jazz. I've seen the cover, of course. Haven't seen it. Need to have my mind blown. That movie's been forgotten. You guys bring up a variety of movies that have been forgotten. I'll be honest, dude. I think half of them are forgotten. Good shit, too. Blue Velvet. Ah, man. Anything from that director. Boom shakalaka. It's fucking locked in. It's almost anything from that director. Maybe anything. I can't remember. Anyway, I want to redirect your attention back to this man who just made a statement about the new Resident Evil. I'll just play eerie music in the background while we watch this unfold. So, something specifically caught my attention about this Capcom, whatever the fuck, next event. Something in particular. Just the words he used. I'll be specific here so everyone knows what I'm talking about. We're making a new Resident Evil. It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7. You see why I'm kind of like questioning this statement? It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7. Why in particular are they pointing at 7? Why aren't we talking about Resident Evil Village? It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7. Are we just going to ignore Resident Evil Village? Nakanishi. Director. Huh. A little bit confused here. Okay, so basically, creative director. So this was the creative director for Biohazard, aka Resident Evil 7. Huh. I'm still confused. Is this guy gonna ignore what happened in Village and just, like, make Resident Evil, like, 8-2, basically? Like, what the fuck? I don't know why they, said it that way. So the director for 7 is back. Seems... Here, I need to dig a little bit deeper. Need to dig a little bit deeper. How do you guys feel about this guy being back in the director's seat? Resident Evil Village. Muramasa Sato. Muramasa Sato. Wait. Muramasa Sato, the director of Resident Evil Village, also produced Resident Evil 7 DLC. They had a person who produced DLC to make the next fucking game. Huh. Wait, maybe he's just the writer. No, he's just the writer. This guy got an upgrade. See, I'm the small voice, okay? I'm the small voice. I think most people liked Village. Fuck it. Unbelievable. RE8 was trash. What's up, pro level comps in the house, man? We're burning a late one tonight. I was late as hell. Late as hell. But we're here. Directed RE5 previously. Which one? Who? Koshi Nakanishi? Here, I'm trying to dig deeper because this is kind of important. Depending who's in the director's seat. Oh, this guy, yeah, never mind. He's got the credentials. This guy's got the credentials. It's just, I don't see Resident Evil 5 under his belt. I don't see Resident Evil 5 under his belt. Village was mid. Good lord, bro. And these wrenches in here. A lot of blue up in here, man. I would rather bust out my PS1 and replay Resident Evil Survivor. Man, on a list of Resident Evil games that I think are bad, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil Survivor, those are some way up there games. RE-verse, that's a absolute 0. Pain. Anyway, let's just see what's going on, man. Oh, you shared it. Thank you, Keenan, for sharing the stream. Yeah, I know I go on at weird times. I can't help it. It's just how it is. Bro, fake gamer. Says I only played it for 37 minutes. What the fuck? I enjoyed Resident Evil 7 and 8. I thought Resident Evil 8 was about the equivalent of a lobotomy. That game stole fizzy lifting drinks. It stole ideas from other places. I don't respect that product at all. You know, it makes sense now that I think about it. Resident Evil being on the title, because it steals from, like, every fucking thing else. It might as well steal the name Resident Evil as well. I don't want to, you know, hardcore disrespect it, but at the same time, it did nothing for me. Ikoshi Nakanishi was lead designer on RE5 and director on Mercenaries 3D. Lead designer. Huh, lead designer. Wonder how much influence they have. Dylan, you need soldiers. What do you mean? RE5 remake better not be woke? Man, what? I don't think it's gonna be woke, my man. What does woke mean in a Resident Evil game? Sorry, Sega. I just, you know, man. We can at least agree on 7. Resident Evil 7. Not bad. Not bad. That's how you make a fucking outside of the box Resident Evil game. Even though it heavily, I mean fucking heavily, like lawsuit heavily, ripped off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, holy shit. If you showed that to Tobe Hooper, if you showed that shit to Tobe Hooper, he'd be like, what the fuck? It's the same. You take Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you put it right next to Resident Evil Village. Bro, what the fuck? They even fed Ethan Winters some slop. But I kind of like it. I kind of like the game. I like the feeling of always being pursued and stalked by something. Like, you're on their turf. You're on the Baker's fucking turf, man. You're not in, you know, RPD. You're not in fucking a big mansion. You're kind of stuck in their lair. I'd rather play Dino Crisis. Man, I hope so. Dino Crisis is breathtaking. Well, maybe not breathtaking, but it's got some goodness. Some good vibes. The puzzles are ass. I'll say that. The puzzles are ass. They're way too hard. They're way too frequent. Let's say that. Woke in Resident Evil games means not making RE5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you Fernie. That's what I'm saying, actually. As a matter of fact, they can't make RE5. This day and age, if they make it, well, it's can't be woke. You know what I mean? Like, it's a thing. It's a paradox. You can't make the product. But I'd love to see RE5 remade. I feel like whoever said Resident Evil 5 is racist needs to pull the fucking rubber chicken out of their ass. What the fuck? Who the fuck said that? You know, I heard that back in the day too. And I'm like, man, that's fucking dumb. That thought never crossed my mind. Dude, I was young when Resident Evil 5 released. What the fuck? Dude. What a good year, man. Well, it was a bad year, too. It was a bad year. Yeah. Is this shit playing ads? Holy shit! Dudes, if my shit's ever playing ads, tell me. That's why the view count... Oh, man. That's why it was going way up and way down. Dudes, my shit don't be playing ads. I don't want to waste you guys' time. If it's playing an ad, means I've done wrong. You make fucking pennies off that shit anyway. It's garbage. I thought you're denying the wokeism concept and existence. Yeah, I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? I don't like that terminology. I think it's hot words. I think it's something, oh, this gets under people's skin. You know, it's a trendy hot word I couldn't give a fuck about. Woke to me doesn't even have a meaning. I have to wait for someone to tell me what it means. I'm not on... it's hard to describe what I feel in that regard. I know what you guys mean when you say that. But in some cases, I'm like... Resident Evil can't be woke. They're shooting people in the face. Like, what? The game is straight up... Well, I mean, I guess they could, like, force that element in there. But I've never thought that way about any Capcom game. Inserting, political elements to make someone feel more comfortable? I've never felt that in any Resident Evil. So it doesn't really compute in my brain. But I think when you guys say that, you mean, like, forced inclusion, forced diversity, forced, well, basically like that. Like, oh, we gotta have a soft... We have to have a soft padding for these, you know, people who can't stand gore or spiders or shit like that, you know. It just doesn't mean anything to me. How can a game be racist because of its setting? I don't know. Skipped like 5 ads. Don't watch any. You're not, like, I turned that shit off immediately when I saw that happening. Leon is my favorite protagonist. Everyone loves Leon. What are my thoughts on Lollipop Chainsaw? You know... As long as they keep all the jokes the same, because, man, they knock some fucking nuts in with those jokes. That's a fucking great game. Love Lollipop Chainsaw. What up, Goku? It ruined many games. This guy wants my attention deeply for some reason. Why do you want my attention so bad? It ruined Saints Row. Well, I wouldn't say that was people that destroyed Saints Row. That was people deliberately writing cringe, deliberately writing garbage. They would complain if there wasn't any... What? Yeah, I can't say all that stuff, but yeah. That's why the word is effectively dead. Oh, I see. No, I guess if you showed Resident Evil 5 to someone who'd never seen a video game before, and you just showed, I don't know, Chris, Cap, and all these dudes, then maybe they could take it a certain way, but if you provide any context, any Resident Evil situation, like, none of it is... None of it is racist. What? What? By the way, that game's installed too. Love Resident Evil 5. Maybe I don't love, but I definitely appreciate deeply. Woke is giving... Taking Lara Croft in the newer games and making her tits smaller. Is that Chaz? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what that is. But are they trying to decrease, like, the, I don't know, the sex appeal of women or something? I tell you though, dude, that fucking Star Wars shit, you got some of the ugliest fucks I've ever seen up in that Star Wars shit. Not that actors need to be good looking, but what the fuck? All that Star Wars shit, yeah, I guess I get you guys using that word. Woke. Yeah, Saints Row has been destroyed. I don't know if I could just... like... I guess that's the word I would use. But it's even worse than that. It's a generation who thinks they have a vision. They fucking don't. It's dumb fucks. I don't know why Saints Row was even created. It's worthless. Oh my god. I want that game. Darn it. It's the fucking worst game I've played in my life. For a variety of reasons. Saints Row is a fucking 0. Painful 0. Everyone involved with that, fired. It's offensively bad. Anytime it gets brought up, I'm like, what a piece of shit. Garbage. I don't know. When it comes to that piece of shit, I'll use whatever I can against it. That's garbage. Pure garbage. That ruined the entire franchise. I mean, just murdered it. It was killed to death. Some people don't find it that offensive because they weren't involved deeply into Saints Row. Especially the first one, man. Good times. What up, cheddar cheese? My apologies for all the language. I'm a little bit crazy. They're trying to make women and men look similar? I'm not, well, let's just say I like a big ass on women. Big titties, maybe. And the men in games, honestly, I couldn't give a fuck what they look like. Whether they look like Leon S. Kennedy or Chris Redfield, I couldn't give a flying fuck. I like women. I don't know. If they're trying to make everything look the same, then isn't that just cleansing everything? Isn't that the opposite of what the message is? We're trying to diversify everything. Isn't what they're doing just cleansing all of it? What is that word? Not cleansing, but they're sanitizing? I'm not sure. Good morning from Sweden. Hello, Sweden. America loves. Bro, the last Terminator made a comment about the Terminators being after Sarah Connor's womb. Oh. Her womb. Pierce had potential in RE6. Oh, Piers. Isn't that how you say it? Yes, Sega. We can agree there for sure, man. Saints Row, devastating, nuclear, just nuclear. I had some fun playing Saints Row Remake, but the story I don't care about. Man, Philo's roasting them. Let's see, Hugh Janus, he said a big word. Make uniform or similar. Homogenize. Make uniform or similar. Homogenize. Big word. I bought the PSVR 2 yesterday. Oh, break it the fuck out, man. Let's see what's up. Don't you have, like, a camera and all that? Pretty sure you're the wizard guy, man. You're the wizard costume guy. Cool guy, man. Big appreciator of the show for a long time. Joseph, RE9. I'm hoping for not another first-person shooter. Haha. Dude, I'm gonna pin this if you don't mind, man. I agree with that. Yo, we got Joseph in here with the reality check. I don't mind Resident Evil being in first-person perspective. You just gotta really do it properly. Has it been done properly? I'd say RE7 was good. You just gotta completely hypnotize yourself from knowing that Resident Evil 8 exists. That is Resident Evil Village. You gotta purge your mind of that information. To me, woke conversation is just so diluted. The fact games can't have a female protagonist without being labeled as woke. Oh, see, that's a different side of the argument that I agree with. You see, I love having women in the lead role. Shit, most of my favorite bands when I was younger, female lead vocalists, shit. Metal band Kitty straight up has all female members, and I love that shit. I thought it was fucking awesome to see women do heavy metal. That was fucking rad. So on the other side of the conversation, I do think that is strange when all these men say, oh, you got a woman playing a main character? That's bullshit. I like to see some Stella Blade jiggly, juicy, bouncing, Why not? And then you got games like Returnal with the ugliest bitch on earth. It's like, what the fuck? Started watching y'all in 2020. Hell yeah, man, appreciate you. Sorry they didn't work out. Yeah. Saints Row should have ended with the second one? Bro, I thought the third one was okay. If they would have stopped there, that would have been fine. Everyone agrees the fourth one is slop. Everyone agrees the reboot is just diarrhea. I think that's the worst game. Maybe not. Well. I think that's a tough one, man. I really hate Scorn. Like, I deeply hate Scorn. That game is suck. $7 a.m. here. Love to hear jiggly and bouncing. Hell yeah, juicy jigglies bouncing all over the place, man. It's one of my favorite things when it comes to gaming. Why not? Who doesn't want to play a hot main character? Shit. People will call that simp behavior. What the fuck was Sheva doing in Resident Evil 5? All those close-ups on her tits and ass. It's like, what the fuck? To me, it's partially funny. But at the same time, I'd rather see someone attractive in a game than an ugly fucking grandma in Returnal. Ha! Man, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but that bitch is ugly. I like playing attractive women in games. Sue me. Don't really care about a man in a game. Like Frank West, they were making a point to make him ugly. That was the point. They wanted to make an average, regular man. And they even called him ugly in the game. Like they said, this is kind of an ugly character for a reason. And I'm like, okay, makes sense. Absolutely. Brand new. Oh, did J-Bone say brand new? I didn't even see that in chat over here. Saints Row 4 was good and a lot of fun to play. No one hates female leads. Well, Chaz, there is that argument we were talking about. Is this woke? Is that not woke? I'm not big on the word or using it, but, to translate or whatever, to speak in a quicker fashion to you guys, I will use it. But it's just like, some people, I guess, do dislike female leads. Like, some people think Prey was woke, Chaz. I'm pretty sure. I wish they had made everyone look a little bit more like ancient, back in the day style. Because that is one problem I did have with the movie. Everyone's teeth, perfectly white. Perfect teeth, not all fucked up like, they had a dentist in the village, man. I don't know what to say. Sheva, big jiggle all day. gives Dylan his wish. What do you mean, bro? Oh, man. Appreciate you, Joseph. At least make the characters hot. What's wrong with that? Going against sex is like going against the principle of selling a product. Well, that's the thing about a product, you know. Sex sells. Of course, Cyberpunk has big bouncing strippers in it. If they took all the nudity and all the sex out of Cyberpunk, the game would make perfect fucking sense. Why is it in there? I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just, you know, making the statement, making a point. I don't care. Put it in there. I don't give a fuck. Makes the game better. Shovel will be covered from head to toe in the eventual RE5 demake. I hope not, Stain, because we're gonna have to press the RE5 demake hard. I have to press the fuck out of it. There are a few other points to make, specifically regarding Wesker. If they put Wesker, the one they used in RE4 remake, in the RE5 remake, I think we're gonna have a serious meltdown. In here, over there where you guys are at, I'm telling you, that Wesker is questionable. Imagine giving him like the lead role. I love playing as a strong female character. Same. Hopefully she's pretty. Time for me to turn in the night, Dylan. Hey, appreciate you, Mr. Game Prophet. So kind of you, man. Thanks for the kind words. Have a good evening. Love Caramel Queens. What up, Stain? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. Name one PS2 favorite of yours. Oh, I could do that instantly, Mr. Y. After I take a drink of this soda. Probably The Thing. It's got some of my favorite AI I've ever seen. In that game, you can drive an NPC so insane that they'll blast themselves. They'll opt out, as they say in The Walking Dead. They'll opt out. They'll go so crazy, they quit the game, basically. I've never seen that again, in any game ever. I mean, that's kind of an outside-of-the-box game. I guess I could talk about something more mainstream. Final Fantasy X's really good. Love Final Fantasy X. That's all you have to play in the whole Final Fantasy. Play that one, and you're set. Of course, there's a world of Final Fantasy out there, but I think that one is definitively essential. It tells a story of such great pain, and there's like massive romance, and there's great danger and massive war. It's fucking insane. Really good game. Charming, too. Warms the soul. Jesus, Chaz. It's time for a new Mirror's Edge. Yo. I'll be there, so long as they produce the decent product. Sorry if there were ads or something, guys. You can always remind me to turn that shit off, because sometimes it just automatically turns it on. Like, oh yeah, YouTube, I want to be monetized. People support the fucking show. It doesn't... YouTube just wants to squeeze you guys for more. The Thing. Hell yeah, Stain's seen the reality then. RE5 does have the potential to be the worst demake, but in the other direction of that, it can be a great thing. Resident Evil 5 has some shitty ass, like, on-rails shooting parts where you're just on the back of a fucking Jeep blasting into this, just infinite bullets into a giant, you know, the El Gigante, Las Plagas, and then the dudes on motorcycles. See, that's the difference between me and other channels that say they play games. Bitch, can you name all the fucking scenes? Can you name your favorite sections of the games? I'm not so sure they can. I am sick of the fake gamers on this fucking platform. Please get off. Please delete account. Using gaming as a vehicle is like a sin. Nice, crisp Diet Coke? Ugh! Dylan, you're not excited about the Nosferatu remake? Yes, I am. I watched the trailer and it looks fucking bomb. But the thing is, I haven't seen the original. So, I don't know. Dude, Robert Eggers? Dude, everything this guy touches turns to fucking gold. Dude, he made The Northman? He made The Northman? Dude, this guy is next fucking level, dude. The Lighthouse is perfect. The Vitch is pretty good. I don't understand the biblical talk. It's pretty good, though. The Northman is insane. And Nosferatu is gonna be... Shit, man. Give me a ticket. No Diet Coke. Yo, I got something better. That's a Barks root beer. If you don't know what that is, if you're somewhere far across the world, this is what I would regard, and many other people I know would regard as the best root beer. Quite good. Well, I mean, if you go to straight up like a place that has the barrels of root beer, oh, you're set. Any root beer like that is better, but Barks is insane. Dude, Philo coming in with the hard nuclear bomb. RE4 Remake is better than the RE4 OG? Oh, fuck yeah, the chemist knows, man. Dude, the Lighthouse was so good. It shook my soul. I wasn't even pissed off at the ending or anything. Like, the whole movie, what the fuck? What a brilliant piece of art. You spilled your beans. All that shit with the seabird and the curse and whatnot. Oh, it's a brilliant piece of art! A brilliant piece of art! Everyone's like knocking Robert Pattinson's dick in when, oh, he's a sparkly vampire guy. Dude, he was Batman for a reason. This role in The Lighthouse? Best ever. Best he can possibly do, I think. New level of Kino. Man, you guys are into some good-ass fucking movies. I love a cream soda? Dude, Chaz, we must be, like, connected at the soul or something, dude. Cream soda? Dude, Chaz is... breathtaking, man. Why does Frank West look like 35-year-old Elvis Presley? I don't know. Let me look at 35-year-old Elvis Presley. That's very specific, bro. That's very specific. But you might be right. Dude. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If we get a picture of Elvis up in here, man. Take a look, man. Let's get like a side-by-side comparison, maybe. Wish I could just open an image in a new tab. Why does that have to be so good enough? Let's see. Let's get this shit on the screen, man. We can close Discord. I was gonna talk about some more stuff in there, but like, it's hard to get on the screen. I wasn't prepared. Let's see. Elvis versus Frank West. Why is there a SpongeBob meme already with Frank West? What the fuck are they doing? I mean, maybe even a little bit older. Elvis a little bit older, man. I think the voice, to be honest with you, that's something I haven't talked about. I think the voice is criminally bad. Like, I bet you guys could all do better than that. Even pretending to be Frank West. Poor bait. No, Philo is one of the ultimate baiters. He's a master baiter. I'd rather play RE4 Remake over the OG RE4. And yeah, Philo will not. He is like relentless. Oh man, talk about cinematography, dude. I wish they got more creative with that, like everybody. I wish, well, maybe not. Maybe, yeah. Once everyone starts trying to follow a trend, then it always gets worse. It gets desaturated, not as fun, not as cool. Robert Eggers, I trust that guy with the camera, man. I trust that guy with a fucking... Give him the directing, you know, the cone or whatever that they shout into. Looks like Bill Murray. Yes, indeed. Sam Lake aged a bit? What the fuck? George Clooney's the best Batman? I'm Batman. Or no, wait, what the fuck did the Flash say? He's Batman? You guys see that fucking Flash movie? I don't even know if I should talk about it, man. I might get offended up in here. Me, you, them, they? As far as I'm concerned, moving forward is the best path. And we need the next Resident Evil in line. Like, whatever they make, whatever choice they make, I just hope it's a good game. With a good story and believable shit happening. Even if it's, you know, just please no more fantasy elements. Fuck, man. That's what ruins it for me. When you oversaturate a genre to an audience or a medium, then you are making it worse. You're adding upon too much weight to put out there. You're putting on, how do I put this? When there's too much of something, it can lead to being a bad thing. Maybe not necessarily bad automatically, it's just like too much. If you have a breakfast in front of you and 99% of it is syrup and the final 1% is a little flake of pancake or a waffle, oversaturated, what the fuck happened? It's out of whack, out of balance, which I think fantasy games right now, too fucking many. You're making me not care very badly. You're making me not care. Of course, Elden Ring or the DLC doesn't fall into that slot because I think around that time was when everyone started following suit. Elden Ring, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. And then everyone tried to follow. It's not just Souls games necessarily, it's fantasy. Like, look at fucking Forspoken. You think a single human on Earth is playing that game right now? Fuck me running down the mountain. Sorry I yap a little bit, guys. Sorry, I have a lot to get off my chest and a limited amount of time to do it, so... Sorry if the pace is off. That Batgirl was hot? Who? Dude, we have Billy Apple in the house? Dude, we got Billy Apple. Dude, how was the gaming session? Yo, we got Mr. Din as well? Ah, Mr. Din. Weren't you a Sony pony and now you're more like a PC gaming god? Or how do they put that? PC Master Race? Like, what the fuck? Hope everyone's doing well, though. If I find Elvis Presley dressed on Dead Rising, I will use only a guitar. You heard it here first. Joseph must play the whole game in an Elvis Presley costume with a guitar. If they have such a thing. Which they might. I don't know if Elvis is necessarily, like, is that image copyrighted? Confused. Let's see if I can, wish I could get a picture of Elvis in here as well. Some funny-ass pictures of Elvis, dude. What the fuck? I bet this guy was, like, a comedian. Behind the scenes, I bet he was a fucking comedian. Hilarious, you know. Maybe you couldn't see it. It's all fucked up. Ezra Miller? That guy sucks. Just flat out sucks. There aren't many people I can just say, you know, they suck. Like I could, you know, attack the content of his person or what he's done or any of this miserable crap. But just straight up, he sucks. He just sucks. There's not much to, you know, be said there unless you want to say what everyone else has said so many times. Do you guys know who YMS is? As in yourmoviesucks.org? I really suggest watching his review of The Flash. It's highly entertaining content, and I know some of you maybe haven't been introduced to that before. So I just like to throw that out there because I rather enjoy the fuck out of his content. Even if he rips hard on The Walking Dead. I mean, fucking... I blocked those videos. Because I'm like, this guy rips hard into the content. Yeah, watch YMS, The Flash review. Really fucking hilarious. PC desktop 24/7. What happens when it overheats? Gaming session was glorious. That's what we love to hear, man. Plop the 20 for... Well, I didn't see it for 20. I seen it for 60. Are you guys playing on PC? Hell yeah, Billy. Thank you so kindly. Grant Gustin played a pretty good Flash. Oh. YMS is too jaded for me. Oh, no. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He will go into a 5-hour discussion why The Holy Mountain is the best movie. Fuck The Holy Mountain. Fuck it. Fuck The Holy Mountain. It's ass. See, I can do it too. I'm not into that pretentious, artsy, you know, down the rabbit hole type shit. I tried to watch it, but it's just like literally a fuck fest of art. Like, there's no discernible shit. There's no... I would have to read a novel to know what the fuck's going on, basically. Now, don't get me wrong, The Lighthouse, that's kind of a strange vibe, very alternative type of film, but it's done in such a fucking way that I can follow everything and I can pretty much align with these characters at most points. Especially when they're getting crazy and dancing and drinking. Like, that is the most fucking fun movie. It's just crazy. It's a crazy movie. Used to watch YMS before he went full furry woke. He's always been... He's always been like that, though, Stain. So that's a thing. I don't really care if that's who that guy is. It's the content that he produces that is worthwhile. I think he's just more open about all that shit, you know what I mean? He's just more open, like, oh, yeah, also I'm a gay furry. It's like... Well, that doesn't really make the content any different for me. It's just like, I guess I know a little bit more about you, bub. You know, it's separate art from the artist in that case. Like, I don't know if Tarantino's a cool dude to sit down with and talk. He seems like he'd talk my head off to death. And I'd let him, because he's, you know, someone I kind of look up to. Yeah. It was a difficult decision to make, but it was 100% worth it. Well, Mr. Din, how much am I gonna pay? You know what I'm saying? How much will a PC cost me? I want to be able to play some serious shit. I don't know about a 4090, but, like, what am I gonna pay? Yes, I play PC. Right on. Dylan, why am I hearing classic music from the Christine? Oh, this is Carl Casey at White Bad Audio, and some of his music is, yeah, Night of the Creeps, Lost in Space. Some of this is Halloween, from the Halloween movies. He does a twist on different, you know, genres of films and themes from them. None of them are covers, but it's just like his own twist on the shit. So I really love it. Dylan, look at Jason Statham. Frank West has the same face with Jack Nicholson. Sorry, I can't. Look at Jason Statham. He definitely has something weird going on with his face. A lot of lumps. He's got a lumpy face. Spent $1,000. Oh, man. 4060 Ti. RTX 4070 is affordable. How much am I gonna pay? $1,200 to $1,400. Oh. His Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough is really bad. I won't watch that guy's fucking opinions on games. He's got some cringe takes. See, I don't align with that guy very, like, all the time. At all. I mean, he literally single-handedly punched The Walking Dead in the dick. You know, 6.9 million views, 10 million views, I don't know how many. But basically, YouTubers like that can take down a show, fundamentally. And some of his opinions are fucking trash, so I can't watch any of that. And the gaming stuff, I don't watch that, so yeah. The Dead Rising remake, Frank West looks like Robbie Ron. Man, what the fuck? Robbie Rot? What the fuck is this from? What is Lazy Town? What the fuck? I don't know what that is, dude. That's some deep-ass knowledge. It's worth it, Dylan. Come on, bro! Fucking running out of... Dude, if I plop down $1,400, that thing better flip a pancake for me. No blue screen ever. It better be able to move the fucking room around. Holy shit. $1,400. What the fuck? What time is it? Sup, Dylan? Oh yeah, we got the midnight oils a-burning there, my good man. I know it's pricey, but it's worth every cent. Man, you guys sound like salesmen. You swear the PC is gonna be amazing. The best thing. The best thing since fucking hash browns and flapjacks. Yeah. I don't know, boss. We're gonna have to talk about it. Gonna have to talk about it there, boss. God damn. $1,400. I'll have to get it insured with that amount of money. Like, comment, sub. Hell yeah, Chaz, appreciate you. Is Jason Statham still backing up the 007 tree? What? 007? Bro, we don't do no 007 Jason Statham. He is literally bald. Not to dunk on anyone who is bald, but if you're bald, you cannot be James Bond. What? They would have to implant hair onto his head. Bro! I'm gonna look up Jason Statham with hair. With hair. Oh my god. You know what? I think he was meant to be bald. I think he was meant to be bald. He looks fucking awesome. Bald. Him with hair looks... I'm just looking at pictures of Jason Statham right now, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is Jason Statham? Where did he get that hairline? Because that is some hardcore ass shit. That's like a straight up deep Germany hairline. But I know he's English. Statham. British. But what I want to know, like, his background. Chaz.
Chaz UBCS donated $5 through Super Chat. I know payday is this Friday, guys, so let's keep the lights on and the train moving down the tracks. We have to keep the channel growing in a way that makes sense.
You know, Chaz, thank you so kindly for that. And you said it. Gotta keep the lights on. Someone thought that was begging. Some miserable fuckstick cunt head out there thinks Dylan saying keep the lights on is begging. Well, what I mean by that, when I used to say that term so much, now that Chaz has brought it up, what I meant by that was, if you support the show, we'll keep it running all the time. And these days, I don't really say that because, well, now I keep the lights on, you know what I mean? You guys help out so much from what you do. Anything from a 99 cents to a fucking, I don't even know. Some of you guys came through with like straight up $500. All of that, in between, everything, all helps greatly. I hope you know that. Genuine, it fucking helps greatly. But I don't demand it. I don't demand it. I don't need it. Thank you, though, for thinking of me. The lights will be kept on one way or the other. But maybe now we can, like, you know, maybe focus on giving back. I'm not quite the heavy hitter like Pro Level Comps, aka The Divide, but I could probably do multiple giveaways. It just, you know, takes a little time to rebuild the bank account back up. But yeah, I guess this Friday might be the day. Appreciate you so kindly there, man. It's catchy. I know! That's why you know, Chaz, you fucking get it, man. Maybe you should be like a live streamer. I'm not sure you can with everything you've got going on, and it would just get in the way of your enjoyment. But, you know, it's just a small nod there, because I see you get it. You fucking got it. It's catchy. Why do I say the brass tacks? What, so I can tax everyone? And get you guys to throw your brass at me? That's not even brass. Pennies. Copper. I'd be the copper tax, you know, the copper tax. Some people are just so fucking jealous and deeply rooted in that inability to make their own shit or do anything that they just hate. I guess I kind of get it. If I couldn't do all of what I do, I guess I'd be quite upset about it too. What was that thing Negan said to Rick Grimes? Sucks, doesn't it? When you find out you don't know shit. Appreciate you fellas for being in here, man. He could wear a wig like Sean Connery did. Bro, wear a wig. Jason Statham in a wig. That should be a movie. There's the movie right there. There's your $10 million movie that makes $100 million. Jason Statham in a wig. There you go. Stars. Yo, we got Leon in here, man. Our longest standing member on the channel. 37 months of pure thinking cap. Day one. Appreciate you so kindly, man. 37 months. There's only one man who can say that. Idris Elba would make a good Bond. Glenn Humplick said in chat. Or no, wait, that's Glenn Schofield. Or maybe it's Humplick, I don't know. Idris Elba would play a good Bond. I agree, but I think some people would have a problem with that. In my opinion, the best Bond was Sean Connery. Oh, I mean, wasn't Sean Connery straight up involved in some secret ops of some kind? Isn't he like... maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Jason Statham has done a bunch of roles in wigs. What the fuck? But we should put a big-ass wig on him. An unnatural curly one. You know what I mean? That will make so much money, Stain. Just a big... just golden locks. Or, you know... something. Oh my god. Homefront. Jason Statham in a wig. It's over. Let me see if I can... Nah, it's like a movie. I can't. Stars. Billy Apple, no way. The brass tacks are growing. Thank you so kindly. Man, it still says we have like over 200 members. I don't know how that's possible. Appreciate you, Billy Apple, joining up the second tier. So kind of you, man. Andrew Lincoln would have been a cool Bond. Yeah, he is too old, isn't he? I mean, Rick Grimes. You know, if I were to pick one or the other, I'd say Rick Grimes. That's fine. At least we got a good Rick Grimes. Imagine if we didn't. If we got a mid-Rick Grimes. Good fucking lord, man. Here, I want to show you guys Jason Statham in a wig, because my eyes are scarred, and yours will be too. Jason Statham. Yeah, this is a good picture. Here, let's see. I don't know how you guys crop shit so fast. I see some other people like cropping at the speed of light. Like, that's a straight up drug. That's a drugged out, just straight up hell bent on doing drugs Jason Statham. Homefront. Oh, he's undercover in the movie. Yeah, I know in this movie he doesn't have that hair for too long. This movie I did not like. I think he's become like the Jean-Claude Van Damme of everything. He's just in some generic fucking garbage. Crank 1 and 2? Man, those are the Kinoist fucking Kino. That's the juicy... Man. You want to talk about some of the best possible action sequences? Most outrageous shit on the screen ever? Crank 2. Of course, if you haven't seen the first Crank, please indulge. You will love. Basically, anyone will love that movie. Jason Statham. Have a good one, Philo. Sorry we went into, like, deep territory, Jason Statham documentary mode. I don't even know how we got on that subject. Jason Statham as James Bond. Man, we got a new member. We got a lot of support tonight. Damn. You guys are so kind. Crank 1, pure Kino. You didn't like the second one? I thought there was like a sequence where they battle. Like it's two giants going against each other. There was just a short, like 10, 15-second sequence where, I don't know, it looked like inflatable Jason Statham versus inflatable other bad character. And it all blew up. Like, it was a fucking masterpiece. First one is really, really good. I can't think of anything bad about it. Some dumb fucks on Twitter were saying most unnecessary sex scene in a movie, and it's Crank, and the dude's like banging his wife out there or his woman, and that was literally to keep him alive. That was the fucking point. In front of all those people, like, that was the point, to keep him alive. People who didn't watch the movie are so fucking stupid. Or maybe they watched it and they just have sponge brain. How about Tom Hardy as James Bond? Oh. I don't know if he's got, like, the face. He might be too old as well, now that I'm looking at him. 3 weeks ago. Tom Hardy's looking old. And he's only 46? Ah, shit, it's over. Tom Hardy's hitting the bottle hard and strong. Taking shot after shot. Drink after drink. It's over. Don't get me wrong, I love Tom Hardy. I thought he was fucking magnificent. Mad Max, Inception. Wasn't he also in Dunkirk? Great actor, man. Also too old. Looks like he's losing his hair. Yeah, Glenn is looking at the same picture I am, man. I see some scrapes up there. I mean, he's like 46, so whatever. Just shave that shit. Or make a mohawk. Well, no, you can't. Oops. Oh, well. 71, by the way. Yeah. What was that one Jason Statham movie? He shoved a shotgun up somebody's ass. I think that was Crank. Yeah, I think that was Crank. One of them. He like stuck a shotgun into a lube like canister. It was like a fucking sex parlor or something. He shoved a fucking shotgun in the lube, and he like shoved the shotgun up this dude's ass, and he was like interrogating him, and he said, if you don't make up your mind on what is happening here, then we're gonna blow your balls off. It was a fucking hilarious scene, dude. I don't remember if that was the first one or not. I'm gonna have to watch Snatch, like literally tonight. That is the fucking masterpiece. I've been just thinking about it and all those quotes we've been talking about. Do you know what nemesis means? Oh man, I wish we could watch movies in here. Maybe if we turned it to, like, you know, locked mode, only certain people able to watch it, maybe we could. But not like the whole thing or anything. We have to you know, we can only do so much. Jason Statham, by the way. Chris Hemsworth as Bond? Nah. Bond... Dude, look at Pierce Brosnan. You can hate the man, you can love him, whatever the fuck. I thought he was a fine James Bond. I thought he was, like, pretty much the perfect image of James Bond. I think that was one of the closest perfect images. Just looking at him in the suit with the gun, it looked perfect. Even though the movies were, some of them were really bad. Like, really fucking bad. But it is what it is. I don't think Daniel Craig made a perfect set of movies. I don't think he's got a perfect track record either. Did CGI ruin horror movies, Dylan? Absolutely not, Leon. I know a nice list of films that are non-CGI based that you might be interested in. Hey Leon, have you seen When Evil Lurks? I'm trying to think. This might be a German production. I can't tell. Or maybe it's Spanish? Spanish production? I can't tell. Why is this so hard to find? These names look kind of Spanish or something. But the way they speak doesn't sound like Spanish that I'm used to. You'd really like this one, I think. It's an insane movie about just the most... Like, you can't describe it. It's one of those movies where you just have to watch and be along for the ride. They don't explain shit to you. Okay, so it is Spanish. Argentina. Countries of origin. Argentina. United States. Why does it say United States? Bro, this movie is Argentina? Argentinian? That's fucking wild. Dude, this is the best movie out of Argentina, I'd say. When Evil Lurks. It's very out there. You will not see everything coming. In fact, you probably can't see half of it. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it, Leon. I think most of you would enjoy it, depending if you like movies that have subtitles because the characters are not speaking your native language. So fucking good. So fucking good. That's just one, though. I mean, Terrifier and Terrifier 2 are really heavily gory, really fucked up, crazy movies, but there's, as far as I know, no CGI there in Sergio Leone's Terrifier and Terrifier 2. Third one is coming out this Christmas or something. Nah, man, horror, we were just talking about it earlier. I think it's having a rebound right now. Horror itself is having a rebound. I think because these heavy hitter directors got involved, people who can make like a masterpiece, I'd say, out of a $5 million to $10 million picture, and they make like 100 million, 200 million off it. Like, that's why Nosferatu is probably getting remade by Robert Eggers. They know he's going to do a great job. There's one scene in particular with a mom and son that sticks with you. Oh. Yeah, Stain reminds me. That movie is very adult. You will definitely want to be, it's a movie that doesn't hold back in any way. They will go all the fucking way. If you think a character is safe in that movie at all, bro. That's the kind of movies I love, where nobody is safe and anything can happen. But in that movie, like, holy fuck, unpredictable. That's what I love about it. Unpredictable. And that's part of why I loved The Walking Dead while I was watching it and reading it. Anyone at any point could die. There's just, you know, a what-if factor going on that really made it tense. And some of your characters were in serious fucking danger, and they'd find a way out of it. Another reason I loved Game of Thrones. They fucking cap the main character right at the beginning. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it kind of evolves into something different. I loved that evolution phase. Have I seen The Void? Yes, I have, Leon. The one that takes place in the hospital, and there are these, like, cultists, and there's a demonic fucking portal. What a bizarre-ass movie. So fucking good, though. Really, really good. What is that, 2013? Oh, 2016? Yeah, that scene is insane. As fuck. You reminded me, Stain. That movie goes all the way. Also, Alan Stanley just told me... By the way, Alan is a huge horror buff in the community. Been here for a long, long time. He just told me that, what was it? In A Violent Nature. It was slow-paced, but really well done. Like, it's basically Jason Voorhees in the year 2024. Written and directed by Chris Nash. Huh. It's just about a killer who goes out and kills. And the fucking kills are very in your face and up close. Unlike any slasher film you've ever seen. It's low rated, but I don't give a flying fuck. My favorite movies are rated low as hell. People hate Rob Zombie's movies, and I love them. I don't give a fuck. I just don't. Ratings to me are just gobbledygook. Christopher Lambert. I think The Witcher is dead, is it not? Aren't they just producing one season with whoever the fuck that is? Wait, why would this guy play, Why would this guy play him? What do you mean? Did I misread that? Christopher Lambert. Maybe I ought to go back and reread that. Just seems... Wait. He certainly has the face. Put a wig on that dude and he's fine. I don't know. Interesting. Christopher Lambert as the Witcher. Yeah, see, you know, Stain, when it comes to, like, seeing a movie these days, I don't even think about it as seeing a movie. I'm waiting for it to come out to digital so I can watch it in the comfort of my own home without a ton of Zoomers or rioting babies in a rated R movie, like, ruining it all. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? Theaters were ruined for me years ago. I haven't been back because I am worried about the cringe. And if I have a bad experience in the movie theater again, well, then fuck it. I've heard that song like 50 times. I'm good. Christopher Lambert. Ridley Scott, by the way. Oh, man. He's not bad. He's blinded. Blinded by his ego. Something is wrong there. Horror is now way more indie, smaller, studio-oriented, whereas 70s, 80s, and 90s you had more expensive horror films. Yeah, mainstream success. Well, funny thing is, Leon, lately they've had a resurgence. The First Omen. I mean, all of these movies don't take a large amount of money. Over at Blumhouse Pictures, Jason Blum found the perfect way to create all these, like, basically pieces of garbage, but they make so much money. Like, does anyone care on earth about The fuck even was it? Slender Man? Does anyone on the earth care about Slender Man, the movie? It's a diabolical piece of fuck. It does nothing good. But it made so much money. They found the perfect formula, and they throw just enough money at it. Makes a killing. Makes a killing. But now, honestly, they don't have to make garbage anymore. I mean, of course they do, but... or they will. But as of right now, horror has taken a turn, and we are now getting these big movies. Like, I wouldn't say big budget, because ain't no one making a $200 million Get Out 2. Or, you know... I think right now horror is being revived, in another sense. What up, Rain? We got Blood Rain in the house. I saw The Phantom Menace in theaters a few weeks back. My Jeff and I were the only ones there. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what the fuck is up. Shout out to Blood Rain. Would you like to watch a movie in a theater if you knew you're the only one there? Sure, Leon. As long as the other people aren't cringe. You know, I don't mind other people laughing when the movie is funny as fuck. What was it? The Grindhouse. My ultimate movie experience. I'd love to just make a video on that and talk about it. But fundamentally in that movie, when Tarantino's character was on the screen for Planet Terror, his balls started falling off of his body because he was like irradiated or whatever. He was turning. And the whole audience screamed and they were in shock and horror and laughing. And then Tarantino's like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to make this quick. And then he's like walking toward a woman with his pants down and his nuts are just turning to liquid. It was a hilarious fucking scene. But I didn't mind that experience being so like over the top and loud. Everyone in the audience was screaming. It was hilarious. And at the end of the movie, everyone stood up and clapped. To me, I want most of my movie experience to be calm and quiet. And me in the movie. But I don't mind a little bit of that. Especially a big event like a Tarantino film. I don't mind if we stand up and clap at the end. That's fine. But if you're gonna say, ew, cringe, or damn, that's savage, in the fucking theater while I'm trying to enjoy, and just listen, absorb the movie, well then fuck you. I just won't go back to the movie theater. But experiencing it like that, yeah, I could agree, guys. Marvel slop looks soulless. Which one? Slender Man sucks. The movie sucks and the game sucks. I thought the game was a funny concept. It was fine. But it's a meme. Like, if anyone is serious about that, it's a straight up meme. Planet Terror. Yes, indeed, Stained. You haven't seen Planet Terror with Tarantino? And, well, there's a bunch of fucking people in it. But Tarantino plays one of the soldiers, and he's about to pound the blonde nurse. Yeah, Planet Terror was directed by Robert Rodriguez. It's in the Grindhouse, double feature, or whatever you want to call it, along with Death Proof. I thought Death Proof was a little bit better, but that's because I'm a Tarantino simp. Can't help it. Talking about Deadpool, Wolverine. It's probably going to be funny in a way, but like, dude, I'm straight up done with all that. I can't define it even more clear than that. I'm done with all of it. I've been done. When Thanos died, that's the end for me. I never want to see another one as long as I live. Unless they have one of these superheroes go fucking, psychotic. Do something like really Superman snaps. Make the movie Superman snaps. And he just starts burning everything. That's a fucking good movie to me. Or anything like that, man. If you want to go with Marvel, pick a Marvel character. The Hulk snaps. Or the Hulk destroys Earth. Something, man. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's such a beaten to death genre that I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't be forced. I guess we've got a Blade movie coming out or something. I don't know. Me and my dad was in a movie theater once by ourselves and sat in the back. In the middle of the theater, and I saw some smoke clouds. Sounds like somebody's smoking weed in the theater. Hey, Nemesis, have you ever seen... Oh, fuck, what's it called? Fuck. Hold on. It's a remake, but... Hold on. I'm gonna have to go down the rabbit hole for a second. Bear with me. Robert De Niro. Cape Fear. You ever seen Cape Fear? 1991. Holy shit. You know, that's funny you bring that up, Nemesis. There's a scene in Cape Fear where dude is sitting in the front of a movie theater, like laughing and smoking a big-ass cigar. Just reminded me of that very much. If you haven't seen that movie, please check it out. I think you'd like Cape Fear. It's a remake, but I think this version is probably preferred. Martin Scorsese. Brilliant fucking person. Wow, Cape Fear was originally made in 1962, and this is the remake. I don't know how they filmed that in 1962. That movie's fucked up. Like, cutting up women and stuff. Like, what the fuck? Crazy. Hell yeah, Stain. World War Hulk. Bro. Yeah, that'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Just anything outside of the box. Oh, the guy in the cape saves the fucking planet, saves the day. No, I want to see the Flash go back in time and fuck things up for real. I want to see actual, what do you call it? Consequences. Consequences when they make fucking choices. That's what I'm sick of missing, man. When they fucking cap Batman's ass, he's dead, you know? Or, I'm not sure how to put it. I swear. Have not seen Cape Fear. Bro, it's fucked up. You'd like it a lot, I think. It's kind of a masterpiece, in my mind. It's very screwed up, though. You will be like, wow, this is crazy material. Nick Nolte is the fucking main character, or the main actor. Some would say Robert De Niro. I think he's the most fucked up he's ever been in this movie. He's the most fucked up dude he's ever been. I think it's a masterpiece. I was gonna type in, like, Robert De Niro serial killer movie, but I don't even think I'd call him that. It's not serial killer. Oh, that's so good though, man. Lots of 80s and 90s remakes are just better. The Thing, The Fly, Cape Fear? Dude, The Fly is insane. Straight up body horror at its worst. And maybe there's something in the store to chew on. Why is this music so fucking crazy? I gotta delete this song. There's no day it's gonna be this intense in here. By the way, man, shout out to Forja Grizzly, one of our longest standing members, randomly sent me Modern Warfare for free. It was a bit random, but damn, thank you so much. I will definitely check out the game now. Perhaps live. Just taking a peek. Dude, the fly is insane. I swear, the acting and, like, I guess costume direction or effects production, whatever you want to call that. Insane. Insane. Wow, they're really pushing the fuck out of the Callisto Protocol. Dude, $70 down to $17. Fuck, what a piece of shit. I mean, I like the game, but how it all ends out is, like, just worthless. Probably call it a night soon. I want to get in a few rounds of some cringe games that you guys don't like. Dylan, if I were to gift you Black Ops 3... See, Billy, I don't think it'll work. I don't think the game will work, bro. I want to join you guys, don't get me wrong. It's just... I don't think my PC can handle it, frankly. Eventually, I will have a PC that can handle it, but, like... I'll join you soon, Billy. I don't know. Check out the fan with De Niro and Snipes. The fan? Oh, whoa. What the hell? I've never seen this shit. What the hell is this? Dude, the cover looks insane. Oh, dude, this sounds kind of rad. Have any of you guys seen The Fanatic with John Travolta? What up, 7th? Just woke up and saw you were live. 4 a.m., bro? Yeah, it's pretty late for me too, man. Hope you're doing well. Content creator 7th in the house. Do you know your graphics card and CPU? No. If I hold it up to the screen, can you tell me, Billy? Okay. This is what I'm playing on, bro. This is what I'm playing on. If I open this up, you can see the internals. I don't know what the fuck this is. Made in China. Great. Great stuff. Yeah, I don't know. No harm can come if I show you guys this, right? Maybe I should just put this away. Maybe... Oh, man. Okay, all I can run on this thing, like, the most hardcore shit I can run is... Detroit Become Human. And I don't know why that runs so well. Must be amazingly optimized. Basically a dumb version of the fan. I was sitting there at work thinking, the whole Michael Does Life situation is like the Fanatic. Some of you guys should probably start like... one sec. Some of you guys should probably start producing the memes, or look at the two, and just start thinking about it. The Fanatic versus Mackle. Because in reality, those two things are not very far separated. if you just look at what's going on there. Because Mackle wanted to be a busker. He wanted to be a guy who could make enough money, you know, acting as the Joker on the side of the street or whatever. And that's what John Travolta's character does in that. He's the Bobby who goes out there and pretends to be British. The connections are fucking devastating. But we watched that movie together, so he knows what it is. At least Left 4 Dead can run. Right on, Billy. Yeah, sorry, man. Here, what if I show you the internals? Is this gonna do something bad to me? If I show you the inside of this computer... Yeah, this is a portable... Like, this thing wasn't cheap, but it wasn't exactly like a fucking powerhouse either. It's a portable computer. I mainly use it to, I mainly use it to play games, but, like, broadcast as well. Who's the best Joker? That's a tough one, Mr. Y. I don't think that's a fair question, actually, because the best Joker. I have a favorite Joker. I don't know about best. They're all different to me. They're all different. Jack Nicholson did his own thing. It was very fucking amazing. Heath Ledger, everyone knows. Of course, he did an amazing fucking job. Just different, you know. They're all different. But I'd say the best, like, I guess, realistic portrayal might be Joaquin Phoenix. I've never seen the Joker act like that, like snap like that. It was very realistic. Arkham City. Damn, Mr. Den with the knowledge. Arkham City. Yeah, isn't that Mark Hamill? I mean, Mark Hamill is the Joker. Fuck yeah, Billy Apple, real fan. Fuck yeah. I saw a review of that, and yeah, it's basically a dumb version. You guys should watch The Fanatic. It's not a waste of your time. It's so bad that you'll have a good time with it. It's so fucking bad. It's perplexingly terrible. Anyway, guys, any final thoughts tonight? I'm probably gonna hop off and play some Cringe for a little bit. Probably just an hour. Running out of time. Movie Ledger. Troy Baker? I would fire Troy Baker on the spot if he stepped onto my production. But, yeah, he's pretty good in certain things. Wait. Troy Baker was the Joker as well as Batman? What the fucking hell? I know you probably talked about it, but earlier, how do you feel about the Dead Rising remaster? If it plays better, I'll be real impressed. If it doesn't play better, then it's a cash grab. Like, it just looks visually better. If that's all that has been done, then I don't know. I think they need to work on a few of the animations. Specifically, like when you shoot another character in the face, they don't really act like they've been shot in the face. They just, I don't know. It's kind of old school looking. In my opinion, Frank West is being dismantled. I think he was fine the way he was, and there's some bad blood that makes them not want to rehire the previous guy or something. Or he just can't do it, I don't know. But Frank West is butchered. Consider that butchered. At this point, I've given up. Hopefully all the other characters, like Jesse with the big-ass boobs, or, what was the other guy's name? Brian? Really cool character with a cool boss fight. Can't remember all of them, but yeah. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence right now. Same thing with the new Resident Evil, but I guess we'll talk more later. Want to hop in a call? Maybe tomorrow, Billy. Could probably do that tomorrow. I just only have like an hour left of time. I'm gonna sink a little bit into something. Soon, though, good sir. Maybe we'll do a call-in segment tomorrow. Maybe that'll be the whole thing. I was gonna do that tonight, but I seen you guys were still chilling in the voice comms, I think. So I just, you know, push that back. They address the animations. They want the OG animations to preserve the old feel of the game. That's fine, Stain. I just... Okay. More so than a character getting shot in the face reacting to it, what I need is to be able to pick up or grab a survivor's hand without, you know, rotating around them. Because that's often how we break the chain of holding onto hands or, you know, me trying to help them. Often it would be like this weird spherical feeling, like the control, I don't know, it felt like I was orbiting the character or something, trying to hold their hand. That was a tough part of Dead Rising, was the accessibility, which they addressed, and they said we're changing it a bit, not a lot. And I'm like, okay. I hope that includes that, because grabbing onto another character's hand was tough. Not that it was a big enough deal for me to drop the game's score down. It's just one of those things you could improve. Hell yeah, Mr. Apple. Appreciate you. So you like playing cringe games? I wonder. What do you mean, Mr. Y? Well, people call some of the games I like cringe, and I just, you know, just play it quietly to myself. But yeah, it's probably going to be about that. Appreciate you guys for getting down to the brass tacks this evening. No half measures. Hell yeah. I love Bloodborne. Oh, me too. I don't think anybody hates Bloodborne. It's really good, though. I don't know. It's really fucking good. Imagine hating Bloodborne. Nope. Can't. Hell yeah, cheddar cheese. I'll try to stream at different times. I'm sorry some of you can't tune in. I'll try to go live often this week into the weekend. Last weekend I got called around a lot. Just it sucks. We'll be back though with more. Appreciate the beer mug stain. Thanks cheddar cheese for being here. Billy Apple. Zivaldi. Sorry you just tuned in, or if you just got here. Sorry, I'm taking off. Appreciate you, Mr. Apple, Mr. Y, Mr. Nemesis, Mr. Stain, Mr. Seventh, Mr. Din. Appreciate you, gents, ladies, gentlemen. Until next time, folks, may every road lead you to warm sands, and may every constellation lead you home. But until then, ta-ta.